Hi, I'm Jo and welcome back to my channel. It's currently probably 3:30 in the morning and I'm wide awake, so I thought, why not film a video? I was recently tagged in the mid-year freakout tag by my internet bestie Mari. It's basically a tag with 15 questions, but I'm only answering 14 because one is about what's your favorite review of this year, and I don't write reviews, so... But let's get started! Definitely Ghost from the Shadowmarket by Cassandra Clare. It is just so emotional and I love the characters, and Cassandra Clare is, as you should know by now, is my favorite author. It was just like with one of my favorite characters, and it was just so sweet and simple, and I love it. The best sequel was either Broken Throne by Victoria Aveyard or Wicked King by Holly Black. I'm not sure because I am really a sucker for the for Victoria Aveyard books, but Wicked King was new, it was refreshing, because just read it and you will see for yourself. Well, technically there aren't any new releases that I haven't read yet. But I started Fire and Blood by George R.R. Martin and I didn't finish it yet, so I'm not really far, maybe I think about 100 pages in it. I think it's like 600 or 700 pages long, so it counts as only started, so not really into the book. Definitely Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. Definitely. I really want to see Jude kick some ass in the last book and just Carden being himself, basically. Also, what is probably not coming out this year, but sometime in the future, is the new Hunger Books prequel, and I am very excited for that. I don't know when it will come out, obviously, because Susan Collins didn't say anything yet, but I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. The biggest disappointment of this year was probably probably the Narnia books that I read. Like, I read the first and the second one, and they were both like, nah. Like, I expected more of them, because my best friend, she recommended it to me, and I was like, yeah, well, I'll give it a try because it's a classic, and I kind of want to read books that are considered classics, so I can talk about them and not seem like a dumbass. But I just can't get into it. I really can't get into it. It's just not my writing style, and yeah. I mean, I will probably read the whole series at one point, because I have all of them. But I have, I think, something around 23 other books that I could read. So I probably will do that first. And then I probably will reread a lot of other books before I read Narnia. That was definitely Attack on Titan Before the Fall. Because I figured it couldn't be as good as the actual Attack on Titan series. I mean, there are also some extra parts like Lost Girls or No Regrets, but they're all about characters that are already in the Attack on Titan series, in the main series, so I thought it would be like maybe really weird to have new characters that didn't appear there, because as you may or may not know, it plays about 60 years before the actual main series, so yeah, I thought it wouldn't be as good, but I actually really enjoy it. I almost entirely read books from authors that I already know, so I don't have like a new favorite author. I have some that I like what was that name? Her name, like one manga artist, Kamome Shirahama, I think. I'm not really sure, but she wrote a nice manga and I liked it. I enjoyed it very much. But yeah, I don't have like that new favorite author. I wouldn't exactly say it's a crush, but I read the Atelier of Witch Hat. It's a manga from the previously just mentioned maybe new favorite author, and there's this one character. He's a wizard. Who would have thought that? And he's called Criffrey. Yeah, I think you pronounce his name like that. And he's like kind of nerdy one, and I like him. My new favorite character is also from Atelier of Witch Hat, and it's the main character, Coco. She is just way too relatable for me. Like, she's actually really sweet, and I think I can be sweet if I want to. Then she's really clumsy, but she's also she knows what she wants. I do know what I want, I just mostly don't know how to reach that goal, but that's another story. But yeah, Coco, I love her. She's cute and she's sweet, and yeah. Definitely Stormy Season, The Heritage by Charlotte Link, or Charlotte Link, I don't know her. I think she's German, so it's Charlotte. Anyways, that book, I haven't finished it yet, but it already made me cry, I think, two or three times already. Or at least it made me, like, one time I definitely cried, and the other times was just like, oh my god! Yeah, it is a roller coaster. And like, it's one of the few books that are not fantasy that I am reading at the moment. Yeah, it's a good series. It's the last book actually, and I kind of don't want to finish it, but I also want to finish it. You know what I mean? I want to know how it ends. What character is actually alive at the end of this book? Yeah, I will finish it at some point eventually. Broken Throne by Victoria Aveyard. That book also made me cry, but I didn't want to mention like two books at one thing. And then just like in Broken Throne there were so many characters that we meet again, and some new ones. Well, I think new ones, I can't remember that one character. You know, if you read it like that story with the princess, I think she was mentioned at some point, but it was some time ago that I read the books, and I enjoyed her story very much. I just say it was so wholesome. If Marvel movies count, then it's probably either the Avengers Endgame or Spider-Man Far From Home. Not sure about Spider-Man though, because I liked I liked the movie, but I don't know, something was missing from me. Like when I first got out of the theater, I was like, oh my god, it's so great, and oh my god, and then I thought about it for like 2 minutes, and I was like, well, there's this and this that I didn't really enjoy, but I liked it anyways. So it's not like it's a bad movie because it's fucking Spider-Man, and I love Tom Holland and Zendaya, and they're just awesome actors, and yeah, but something was missing for me. I couldn't even pin it down to exactly what it was, but it was something. The most beautiful book that I bought is actually a manga. Where is it? Here. It's These Two Beauties. The first and the second one. Just look at it, please. They are beautiful, and it's like I really love like those watercolor vibes, and that you obviously can't see it, but like the paper feels really nice. It's not like usually the mangas are yeah, like this. They're really shiny, but they aren't. They're just like well, they're not shiny, and they feel really nice, like actual watercolor paper. Or what are they called? My art followers, can you please tell me what this is called? I forgot what the paper is called. Anyways, it feels nice. Good question. I want to reread a lot of books. First I watched a movie adaptation from that one book that I read when I was a kid, and I liked it. I was, well, not exactly obsessed, but you know, the main character's name was Branko, and I kind of wanted to name my child after him for quite some time. I don't know if this book has an English name. It's like the red, like it's called in German. It's called Die Rote Zora, if anyone knows that. I have the book here somewhere. I thought. Oh, here it is. Like this is like the movie version. I don't know if anyone recognizes this. I wanted to reread that one because I love the movie, and I used to love the book, and I want to reread it to kind of check if I still like it or not, if I can like give it away, because I need space for my books, so I have to sort out every book that I don't like really love, if you know what I mean. I also want to reread the Inkheart and what was it called? Reckless series by Cornelia Funke. I just discovered that she is currently editing the 4th book of Reckless, and I freaked out. And I also discovered that the Inkheart series and the Reckless series are based in the same world, and it totally blew my mind. Like, I was freaking out. I think I sent a 7-minute voice message to my best friend, and it was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But it really blew my mind. Like, what the fuck? Like, actually, what is going on? My life is a lie. Because I always thought those were separate worlds, but they are not. They are the same world. Just that one is placed in 1890, and the other one is like 500 years before that. And it's like, oh my god, can't believe that. I also want to reread Harry Potter and A Song of Ice and Fire. That is also The Mortal Instruments and The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. But that is a lot. Like, a lot. So I have no idea if I will ever do that, if I will ever be able to finish it, because I also have university and I switched to a different major. So I will do history and anglistic. And anglistic is a lot of work. I have at least 6 courses just in anglistics, and then some in history too, and I probably will have to do a lot of stuff, so let's see. But yeah, that's it. I don't know what time is it now. It's probably almost 4 a.m, but who cares? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will leave the questions down below so you can also do this tag. Just feel tagged. I don't know any booktubers besides Matti, and she was as nice as to tag me in this one. Thanks again, babe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!